Please, if you have not subscribed to Sharpen Love TV YouTube channel, this channel you are watching, please, if you have not subscribed, let us do that one first. This video you are watching, look under it by the right hand side, you will see where the right subscribe. SUBSCRIBE. Use your finger to press it. It will now change to subscribed with notification bell. Press the notification bell again. It will now change to 3 bell option. Press the one at the topmost painted white or black in color on some phones. The right AWL beside it, press it, which means you have taken the notification, you have subscribed. Anything going on the channel, you can be able to get access to see them. To watch our previous videos, the new videos and the upcoming videos, you will be getting the notifications. Yeah, let us do that before we go. Let us subscribe and remember to press the notification button. Our tutorial for today is how to sharpen trimmer clipper blades. Trimmer. This is trimmer. We have them different types. We have them different designs. Yeah, but I want to show you the step by step to sharpen the trimmer clipper blade. There's the clipper blade, this is the bottom clipper blade, or standstick clipper blade, or comping blade. This one is the cutting blade. This one on top is the cutting blade. You see it? See like this? I'm very sorry for that. I'm very sorry for that. The boat has fallen down. I have to search for it. Let me search for the boat. The boat has fallen down. Let me search for it. So I've seen it. I see the mouth. So let me place it gently somewhere else. Then let me place the bolts. This is the one of the bolts. This is the second bolt. You take note where you remove them, you return them back to the same place. This is the upper clipper blade. You see it? This is the upper clipper blade. You see it? So I want to check whether this plastic can be removed. As I'm looking at it, you cannot remove it. It is really mount on it. You can't remove it. You see it in this way, you can't remove this. Then this is the bottom clipper blade. This is the combing blade. You see the inner surface. Yeah. Yeah, the plastic is removable. Yeah, it's removable. I've got it. It's removable. Yeah. Yeah, it's removable. You can see it. It's removable. It's removable. The plastic is removable. You can see the way they arrange it. So you can remove it. You can replace it back. So let me place it down here. So let me show you the blade completely. The upper clipper blade. You see it. You see it. So I'm going to attach the masking tape at the back for easy grading. Yeah. See the way I've attached the masking tape to allow my thumb to have full control over it. See the way I've applied the masking tape at the back, so that when I place my thumb at the back of it, my thumb can be able to move it very well. You see it? There's one thing I want to explain before we go far. This type of clipper blade now, if you want to sharpen it, you find the center of this blade. Look here very well. This is the front of the blade. There's the back of the blade. Then from here to here, you now find the center around here. You divide the blade into two. At the same time, you find the center on the other side. You divide the blade into two again, making four. You see like that? You now come back to the side. You divide the blade into two equally like this. Then you divide it into four equally. Then you position your thumb here for the first sharpening. You position your thumb on the other side for the second sharpening. You see like that? That is for the upper clipper blade. For the bottom clipper blade, you now find the center again. When I mean the center of the blade, it's not from here to here. It's wrong. This is where the upper clipper blade is staying at the back. Let me show you here. You can see it in this way. This is where the upper clipper blade is staying at the back here. You see it? So this is where it's staying in the front. This is where it's staying in the back here. Then from here to here, you now find the center. The center is around here. You divide it into two like this. At the same time, you divide it into four portions. Like this. Let me bring another pointer. If I can see another one here. Yeah, very nice. I've seen another pointer here. It will be in this form. You divide it into two like this. Then you divide into four. You see like this? You now transform it to the other side of it where you want to place your thumb. You divide into two equally like this. Then you divide into four. Look at it very well. Then you mount your thumb here for the first sharpening. You see like this. Then you mount your thumb on the other side for the second sharp. You can see it. You see clearance here. When you place it here, you don't jump to here. At the same time, when you press it here, you don't overlap to the other side. You stay halfway here. You stay halfway the other side to sharpen the second side. You see like that? Then for the upper clipper blade, you divide it into two. You divide it into four again. Watch like this. You apply your thumb here. You apply your pressure here for the first sharpening. You apply your pressure here for the second sharpening. You can see it in this way. You see like this. So those are the way to put your thumb at the back of the blade. Then I want you to take note at the top of the stone. If you want to sharpen this type of clipper blade, you divide your stone into two portions like this equally. You now put the blade on top. Watch carefully. You place the blade on top. You divide the blade into two again. So if you want to sharpen, you divide this one. You see the way I place it down? If you want to sharpen this side, you sharpen it on this half part of the stone. If you want to sharpen this half, you sharpen it on this half part of the stone. Then the remaining half part of the blade here, up there, you sharpen it on this remaining part of the stone here. Then anything you do on this part, you apply to this side equally. Anything you do on this part, you repeat the same thing equally on the other part here. The way you activate the surface of the stone for here, it has to be the same thing for here. There should be no difference. The way you apply your pressure at the back of the blade here, at the back of the blade here, it has to be the same with here. As you apply here, it has to be the same thing with here. Then the movement you are trying to take, when you apply your pressure, you move up and down on the surface of the stone to drag the blade on the surface. For the surface of the stone to chopping the inner surface of the blade smoothly, professionally, logically, technically. So the number of to and fro you count for this side, maybe you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For this side, it starts to be the same thing with here. When you apply your pressure here to sharpen this side, if you go 30 times for here, here to have to be 30 times. Then if you go slowly to count 10 times here, you have to go slowly to count 10 times here too. So you need to follow this thing accordingly. As I'm going Step by step, I'll be explaining little by little. We won't let the explanator too much, so that I can be able to understand the practical aspect of the work. Yeah. Let me place the blade here. Then I want to clean the surface of the stone. I want to clean the surface. This stone surface I want to use now, this one is smooth surface. SMOOTH. SUFRCE. Smooth surface stone. This one is smooth. Then I have to activate it before I proceed. I've cleaned the surface and now apply the oil to cover the whole surface of the stone. And now use a special stone on it. This one is to flatten the surface, at the same time to spread the oil. You see? You see? Then I return it and I'll come back with biscuit bone. This one is biscuit bone. This one do two things again: to flatten the surface, at the same time to apply powder on the surface. You can apply little oil on it, just little oil. You see to spread it. Use to apply the powder on the surface and make it flatten. You see that? Now I apply the kerosene on the surface. I'm very sorry for that. Then I'll start at the angle of 45 degrees. I want to sharpen the first side here or here, anyone you like. Let me start from here. That's 20 times to sharpen the first side to and fro. 20 times. I clean the chemical at the back, clean my thumb. That is 20 times. Now to sharpen the second side here. That's 20 times again. Now I have to clean it and check the inside very well to know where the stone has touched, where the stone has not touched. Let me get closer. Let me see whether I can put on the light or to off the light to show you something. Let me put on the light. Whether you can be able to see exactly what I want to point. This is the area where the stone has started working. This area I covered. The stone is working here. At the same time, The stone works around here. Around here. So we have to repeat the sharpening again. Then you shouldn't apply too much pressure. You shouldn't apply too much pressure on the back of the blade. And treatment is very, very important. Treatment is very, very important. At the angle of 45 degrees, I want to sharpen here again. That's 20 times. That's 20 times again. I'm trying to check very well. I'm trying to check very well because the blade is too tiny. So you need to be a very, very good observant. You need to be a very good observant. Let me see, come nearer to show, come nearer to the screen. The stone is working well on this side. This area is covered. This environment is covered. The stone is working here. The stone has not reached here at all. This small blade, the stone has not reached there. So the stone is working here. It's working here very well. At the same time, around this area, the stone touches it partially. Just the same along this area, partially. It's touching it well around here, Then by somewhere around center here, it's touching it partially. But the front here, when I look clearly, this environment I cover, the stone has not touched it at all. So which means you have to scrape this area down. Then at the same time, the back here, this back and this environment, it has to go down a little to come and meet the level of this front before it can be sharpened correctly. Let us continue the sharpening. That's 50 times. Let me clean it and check. Let me check very well. Yeah, the stone works here. Let me come closer to show you whether the camera can pick it for me very well. Let me off the light first. Yeah, exactly, it has show. Watch from this area. From this area, come like this. The flatness has been coming out here, around here, reach here like this, in a trapezium shape like this. This remaining part from here to here, the stone has touched it very well. The flatness has come out. You can see it. The flatness has come out because the blade is too tiny. If you are not a good observant, you cannot sharpen this type of clipper blade. You need to watch carefully. So that you can be able to observe where the flatness is coming out, where the shining is coming out. So we have touched here now. Let us go for this side and see what is going to happen. I have went 50 times to and fro for here with light pressure. So I'm going for 50 times to and fro for here with light pressure again, and I'll come back to show you again how the condition is. And don't forget, treatment is very, very important. You need to be treating the surface of the stone. It's very important. You can't jump it. You can't jump it. So 50 times here, 50 times here too. That's 50 times. Let me clean it very well and come closer to the screen and watch. Let us observe it and see what is happening on the surface. It's a very tiny blade. Let me watch carefully. Yeah, the flatness is coming out. It's coming out well. The flatness is coming out well. Let me come closer to the screen. Let us watch carefully. Look at the surface of the blade. What do I mean by surface? This is the surface of the blade, inner surface of it. This environment, this area I'm working through. At the same time, the back here. Let me place it in this way. You can see properly. This back here. Those are the inner surfaces of this blade. But most important, where we need is this front. Watch carefully now. Let us watch carefully. Let us watch carefully. I'm trying to clean it. Look at the inner surface of this blade. What you can observe now? Flatness. The flatness has come out. The shiny has come out at the same time. Then how can we make this flatness to be more flattened and the shiny to be more shiny? Because I just started now. It has just started. I've tried to bring it out now. The two have to come out at once. Total flatness on the surface, total shining across the whole surface have to come at once before this clipper blade can work fine. So let us repeat the sharpening now. Most important, don't lose the stamina. What do I mean by stamina? Where you place your thumb at the back. Once you do mistake, you lose the quality of the surface again. This is a tiny blade. Very, always I get it closer to the screen. That is why it's bigger. It's very tiny. Let's go again. The treatment is very important. You can't do without treating the surface of the stone. You cannot do without it. Yeah, you can't do without it. You can't do without it. And to tell you this kind of blade, you cannot rush to do it. You have to do it steady by steady. See where I'm placing my thumb? For here. That's 50 times again. So I'm cleaning the back because of the oil that spilled at the back of the blade, not to be shifting. When I'm making my movement, I have to make it dry. Then I'm repeating for the second side. Let me apply a little kerosene. I went 50 times to and fro with light pressure here. I have to repeat the same thing here too. That's 50 times. Now let me clean again. If you want to clean, let me get closer to the screen. If you want to clean the back, watch. You can clean like this. See the rag. Then if you want to clean the front, don't come from the front to the inside. Or you come directly straight or diagonal from the other side. No. You come, see like this. You cover it up like this. You pull it out. You see the way I'm cleaning? Look at it. You see it. Let me drop the rag. Let us watch the inner surface now. Let me first watch. I'm coming. Let me first observe very well. Let me first observe it. Yeah. The flatness is coming out. You can see it. The flatness is coming out. Go and sleep at home. Look at it. So we have to repeat the sharpening to let the flatness show very well. I want the flatness to show very well. Let us repeat the sharpening. That's 30 times. That's 30 times again. I'm coming. Yeah. The flatness are shown very well in this side. So we have to apply to this side too. Let me come closer. Watch carefully now. Let us watch the inner surface. Yeah. The flatness has to come here where too. This side. You see like that? Let's go back again. That's 50 times. Yeah. That's 50 times. Yeah, it's going gradually. Yeah, it's going gradually. It's showing properly. You can see the flatness. The flatness is coming out well because it has to be very, very flattened. The flatness is coming out. Look at the surface here, the inner surface of it. The flatness is coming out well. You see? You see? But you shouldn't press too much. You shouldn't over press at all. Just lightly. You shouldn't press at all. This clipper blade, they have never sharpened it before. They've been using it for a longer period of time. It was not sharpened. So let us repeat another step now and see how it's going to be. Don't press too much, just lightly. Just apply small pressure at the back of the blade, small pressure at the back of the blade, small pressure. Yeah. Let us watch carefully now. Look at the inner surface now. So this clipper blade is sharpened correctly now. Let us check it together. The flatness and the shining. See it the same color. Cool the same way. Look at it. Let me come to the back of the camera. Whether I can still see it properly like this. Let me see whether we can put on. Okay, let's put on the light. Now, let us watch now. Look at the inner surface of this blade now. And this is exactly what you are looking for. The flatness. The total flatness on the surface of the blade. What do I mean by flatness here? This area, this environment, and this environment too, the back here, the flatness have to come. But mostly where we need the job pass, mostly is the front here. Look at the front. The flatness has come out. No need to doubt it. No need to doubt it at all. The flatness and the shining across has come at once. And those are the two things we are looking for. The total flatness on the inner surface of the blade and the total shining across. You see it the same color. Not that one part is shinier than the other. No. You see the same color. Look at it. Look at it very well. And that is why I always say, if you know how to use super hard manner sharpening stone very well, you can use it to sharp as if you are using the sharper. You use it in the same way as if you use sharper to sharpen the clipper blade. You see it in this way. You see like this. So let's drop this one. Let's go for the bottom clipper blade. This is the bottom clipper blade. All are the two are too tiny. This is the bottom clipper blade for it. Look at the side very well. Look at the edge of it. You see? You see the back? See the front? This is the inner part. And don't forget, as I've told you, you divide the blade into two. You divide it into two again. You see like that? You come here. You divide into two like this. Let me bring the pointer. Where is the second pointer? Just a minute. Yeah. You place it in this way. This is where you position your thumb for the first sharpening. This is where you position your thumb for the second sharpening. See, look at it like this. You shouldn't overlap to here. At the same time, when you place your thumb here, you shouldn't overlap to the other side. So anything you do for here, you repeat for the other side too. Let us go for the other sharpening now. This one is very sharpening on the bottom clipper blade. We have to clean the carbons. You clean the stone particles. The iron particles is dirty on the surface of the stone. You clean it very well. You clean it very well. Now we apply oil as usual. You can use our finger to spread. You can use our finger to spread. Then after, I now come with a special stone. This one is to balance the surface of this stone. Any uneven area there is going to balance it up to make it completely flatten. That's the major work. You see it? Then now come with the biscuit bone or catalyst. This one is powder. It's a stone powder. When you take it to rub, it will be applying powder on the surface of this one to cover the whole surface of it. You see like this? Then after, you now apply the kerosene to cover the whole surface again. You spread, you don't cover. Don't forget, we are sharpening here, we are sharpening here. We divide the blade into two. Anything you do for this side, you do for the other side. Let me still remind you again. We divide the blade into two equally. So anything you do for this side, you have to repeat the same thing for here. Let me come back here. You can understand exactly what I'm trying to fashion out. The way you apply your pressure at the back of the blade here to sharpen the clipper blade, you have to do it the same way for this side. You shouldn't have over press here. You now press lightly here. Wrong sharpening. Lightly here, lightly here. Then the way you apply the chemical on the surface of the stone to sharpen one side, you have to apply to sharpen this side. Now the way you applied, you treated the surface of the stone, you have to treat it the same way if you want to sharpen the second side, this second side. Then the number of to and fro you count for here, if you go 100 times to and fro for this side, you have to go or repeat the same 100 to and fro, the same thing to this side. If your movement was very fast, when you count 100 times here, you go faster. Then if you want to sharpen here to have to be faster. If you go slowly for here for 100 times, here to have to be slowly. If you go medium way, you're not slow, you're not fast for this side, the same thing you have to repeat for here, medium way again. So all these things, you need to take note of it very well, so that anything you apply here is going to affect here. Anything you apply here is going to affect here too. You understand? So that is why you need to do your calculation very well. You need to calculate. You apply mathematics there. This work is work of mathematics. It's work of mathematics. So anything you do exactly, you repeat the same thing for here, so that the inner surface you are trying to sharpen now is going to be chopping equally. It has to go down equally. The flatness has to come out equally. Then everything have to be going gradually the same way. No difference. Once you over apply or over treated one place than the other here, it will affect the inner surface here. Either it's going to affect one side here or the other side here. That is why at times when you see some people, they say they're separating the clipper blade, one side is working, maybe divided by two like this side is working well, this side is not working at all. Because your mathematics, the way you apply your methods at the back of each blade, each side is different, little bit different. It will now affect the inner surface of here. Either one part is going lower or one part is going up. And one part is going down. The upper clipper blade will not get attached. They will not contact each other, agree together in that side. Therefore, the other side that agree together is going to cut. The other side, there is little space. There will be no cutting there. You see? Then we are coming to how we can get error, where you can place your thumb at the back of this blade to detect, to bring that error, so that when you sharpen the clipper blade finish, maybe side is working, the center is not working, or the center is working, the side is not working. We are coming to that one later. That's troubleshoot out. The here now is sharpening. Step by step you can follow to sharpen trimmer clipper blade. Very, very expensive clipper, and very, people say it's very, very hard to sharp, because many people call me. Many people from different parts of the country, the world, sharpen trimmer, sharpen trimmer, sharpen trimmer. They are calling for prayer, but we will continue our. Yeah, they are already calling for prayer. Don't mind that. We are continuing with the tutorial. Yeah. Now, let me reapply the chemical again. It's very important. So I'm going here 50 times. 50 times here. That's 50 times. That's 50 times again. This is where you need to watch carefully because the blade is too tiny. You need to be a very, very good observer. Let me watch before I come closer to know where the stone has touched very well. Where the stone has touched. The stone touch here, this angle, this corner, this angle 90. The stone touch here very well. At the same time, the stone touch here, this line. The stone touch here, then touch the edge here lightly. Then touch the corner here. I will come closer to show you now. I will come closer. You must be a very, very good observant. Let me off the light, whether it can show us very well. Let me off the light. Yeah. Let me come back to the back of the camera so that I can be able to. Very nice. You see where the stone works here. Look at this environment. You see shiny here. Stone works there very well. Then when you watch carefully, stone work partially here. This area is covered partially. Then stone work partially here. This edge. Those are the things you need to take note very well. This is a tiny blade. Then stone works here. Look at this environment. Then stone works here, the edge here. Those are the areas the stone has touched. Then where the stone touched partially, look at this environment. It's partially. Look at this environment. It's partially. The remaining, those black area, the stone doesn't touch it at all. The stone doesn't touch it at all. So you must be able to know how to study the inner surface of the hopper and the bottom clipper blade successively. That is only the best way you can take to know where the stone has worked very well, where the stone has worked partially, where the stone is not touched at all. And once you do not understand this step, you can't sharpen clipper blade correctly or by mistake. Just go again. You continue repeating the process. The way the stone is touching will now be extending. It will be extending little by little, little by little to be extending to cover the whole surface of the blade. No need to rush. This is trimmer. It's not tapper. This is trimmer. Once you do mistake, you spoil the clipper blade lively. You spoil it. Once you do mistake, because the blade is too light, once you do mistake, you condemn it. So I'm going 100 times here, 100 times here. Fast speed, fast. Yeah. I've went 100 times to and fro for one side. So I want to show you how the condition of the place I've went through now is. When you watch now, this area, this environment here, the stone has touched it very well. Stone touches here small. Let us come closer to the screen. It is a work of sense, work of eyes. Let me come closer to the back. Yeah. Look at it very now. You see this environment now. The flatness has begun to come out. The flatness has show face. The flatness has emerged. You see it? Now, we have to, what I've done for here now, 2 and 400 times, I have to repeat it for here. And let's see how it's going to be when I come back. Seventy-four. Let me apply the do chemical. Let me observe very well. Let me observe very well. I want to clean the surface very well to show you the progress of the work. To show you the progress of the work. Let me come closer to the screen. Let me come closer to the screen. Let me put on the light. Let's watch now. You see that flatness is coming out now. When you look at it right from here, then most importantly, watch from here to here like this. Watch the way I'm going. The flatness is showing well to this environment. This area show the flatness. Then remains where the blade is cutting. This area, this environment. Then once you can bring this level down, to come and make the level of this area, the flatness will complete. So we have to repeat the sharpening. Can you see now? Look at it very well. The way the sharpening is progressing very well. What you are expecting, we are moving ahead, closing to it now. Let us go. This treatment I'm deactivating is very important. You can't do without it. And you can't do it partially. You need to do it fully. You need to do it fully. Yeah. Let's come closer to the screen. Let us watch now. You can see that the shining is now trying to cover the whole surface. This one, the sharpening is touching it now. It's touching it partially. The black is coming out. The black is removing from there. The shining is coming out in this area too. Once the shining come across the whole surface, yeah, we have to achieve our aim. So let's repeat it again. Let's repeat it. Let's repeat the sharpening. Let's watch. Yeah. The work is progressing. Let me come closer to the screen. Let us watch. You can see that the shining is coming out now. When you look at this area now, this environment, you have achieved a shining. Then if you watch this environment, remove this black area. You can see it. So let's repeat it again. Let me refill the kerosene. Let me refill the can. I'm very sorry for that. Yeah, let me come closer to the screen. Let's watch now. You can see that the shining is coming out well, and the flatness too is coming out. You see, it's a very small blade, but it's very strong. It's very strong to sharp. It's a very hard iron. So you might be looking at it very small, but to sharpen it with stone, you have to use common sense. And I have to come down totally. I have to come down well so that I can be able to see the process by the process I'm taking. So I don't want to rush, and I don't want to use other stone. Other stone will make it faster. You won't be seeing the step by step I'm showing you. So this stone is going to give us exactly all the signs we're supposed to see in sharpening. This one will give us. This is most of this stone. If I use quartz or I use normal, it will just chop it at once. Yeah, you can see it now. You can see the surface of the blade. You can see the flatness and the shining. So let us test now. You see? Let me check. Yeah, the sign is coming out. The carbon is showing little by little. Let's see, check. Yeah, the carbon is showing very well. It's showing. Let's see, check. Yeah, the carbon is showing. Little by little is showing. Let's check now. Now let us watch. Can you see the carbon now? You see it? You see the surface of the blade. So this clipper blade has been sharpened correctly. You can see it. So it's going to be working like a new, or even better than the new clipper blade. You see the sign? Now I want to remove the masking tape. I want to remove the carbon. I want to remove the carbon. See the carbon? See the carbon? I want to make it clean. I want to clean it up before we mount it on the engine. Yeah. Okay, before this, let me couple the upper clipper blade first. The upper clipper blade. I've removed this rubber, you see it. Tani. Yeah, I've tried to fix it back. You see this clipper now. You want to fix it, you have to put this bottom clipper blade first. You put this one in place, the bottom clipper blade, you now put the bolt, you screw it up. After now, you now lift up this two string to put the upper clipper blade inside. You now fix it directly into this rod, this direct rod. You let this rod face the hole. You see how it is? Then you now take this one from this side. Look at it in this way. You take this, let me show you. You take this one up, you lift it up. You can take it outside, you can take it inside. It was outside before and I lift it inside. This one was outside before and I lift it on top. After fixing it or placing it directly into the where the rod is. You see like that? Now, let me apply. I want to treat and run it. After you sharpen the clipper blade finish, you now apply kerosene on the surface like this. Let me zoom in so that you can be able to see. You can be able to see it in this way. You now drop kerosene by the corner. You drop it by the mouth like this. At the back where it's laying here, you drop it. You now switch it on. This is a switch. You can see it now. So there's no adjustable for this one to carry it up and down. No adjustable. You have to bend it one side. So let me switch it off. I want to blow it. Let me apply oil. Let me apply oil in the mouth. Oil at the back here. Where it's laying at the back. Where it's laying at the back. Then I'll switch it on again. This is why I switch it. I press it down. You see the blue color there? So you let it run very well. You let it run very well. Let me zoom out for you to see it when I bring it down. For you to see the mouth very well. Be dropping little kerosene at the mouth towards the carbon, towards the dirty particles of stones, particles of ions. So let me stop it. You see the on and off switch. When you press it down, you off it. When you press it down again, you switch it on. You see like that? You see? So I want to clean the body. I want to clean the entire body of the clipper. Let me reapply the oil again. Just small oil. Just small. Now the back to where it's laying. I'm trying to run it properly so that the upper clipper bleeding surface and the bottom clipper bleeding surface have to agree together very well to remove the dirty, to remove the carbon, particles of iron. Why is it stopping? Why is battery getting low? Maybe the battery is getting low. There's no battery indicator. The battery is getting low. Let me see, try again. What is the problem? Maybe the battery is getting. The problem is the battery. We have to recharge it again. We have to recharge. I will recharge it. I will recharge the battery. Then we'll now bring it back for testing. You can see it. See the body. You see it. You see it. You see it. So that is the step-by-step to sharpen trimmer clipper blade. So I want to go and recharge it. In the next tutorial, we test it. So that is why I always say we should try to subscribe and press the notification button so that whenever I come back for tutorial, you can be able to get the notification immediately. This battery is getting lower. You see, the battery is too low. The battery's capacity is too low, so I have to recharge it. In the next tutorial, we will now test it. Thank you for watching my video. If you have not subscribed before, please subscribe before we go, and remember to press the notification button. This video you are watching, look under it by the right hand side. You see where the right subscribe, SHARPEN. Use your finger to press it. It will now change to subscribe with notification bell. Press that bell again. It will now give you 3 bell options. Press the one at the topmost, painted white or black in color. The right A beside it, press it, which means you have subscribed, you have pressed the notification button. The moment I come back on live, you will get notification. Thank you for watching.